I think of this LGBT whole thing as a theology, that it is a system of beliefs. As simple as that. Let's hear what this person has to say.
To pass off being creepy as spiritual.
A xeno pronoun would be a word, I can't even say it, right? Because that's the point. They're unsayable and sort of effervescent and unknowable, kind of like a person's gender. That's why I love this one.
According to Jeffrey here, while we very well might not know a person's gender, because gender can mean anything these days, one thing that we do know for sure is that these people are absolutely bizarre. They're nuts. Really, gender pronouns are so special. You can't even verbalize, you can't even say them. Is this similar to like 15 years ago when somebody knew about a band that no one else had heard of and they were cool and you weren't? My pronouns are so interesting, I bet you can't even say them. I bet you've never even heard of them.
Xeno pronouns, perhaps one of the most beautiful concepts, one of the most poetic ways to approach this subject. Xeno pronouns refers to any pronoun a person has that is unspeakable, that is unworkable in the language of a person.
Okay, so now we are purposefully making it more difficult for society to understand gender, even though gender really kind of doesn't make sense to begin with. Not only are we doing that, but we're also making it extremely complicated so that even if somebody can remember how somebody identifies and what pronouns to use, they're making sure you can no longer even pronounce it. For me, it's giving very, you're a racist teacher if you can't pronounce an Asian or black kid's name vibes. I'm just saying.
You know, a xeno
Wow. Did you catch all that? They don't want you to be able to say their pronouns. But at least this one person is anyways. Wouldn't it be such a big deal if it wasn't for, let me see if you get to it real quick. Da-da-da. Right here. Turn it where you can see it. Michigan pronoun laws. Probably is unconstitutional. It is unconstitutional. But the misuse of pronouns purposely, which apparently these people really want you to do, is a felony. 5 years in prison, a $10,000 fine. How dystopian, tyrannical is that? That you cannot even pronounce these people's pronouns. You get upset about it, so you mispronounce their pronoun because you're upset about the whole thing. It's driving you nuts, so you finally break. And next thing you know, you're being arrested, going to prison for 5 years, getting a felony. Your other civil rights are being taken away from you because these people drove you nuts with their LGBT theology, that they literally are treating this as a inquisition, and you're the heretic. And when they finally put their lights on you and you become their focus, off to prison you go. 5 years with a felony. Fun times, is it not? Look at all this. Misuse of pronoun. Unconstitutional, of course it is. On many levels. First of all, it's a theology. So you're violating separation of church and state. The state has made this the official state religion. That they're putting it into the schools. That means this violates the Establishment Clause. They've established an official religion, a theology. And it's one thing to respect a person who has a different system of beliefs, but you expect that person to return that same respect. That you're supposed to respect them for being LGBT, but they don't respect you for not going along with their narratives, believing as they do. So the respect is not reciprocatory. They're not returning. They're literally making this the version of a caliphate, and you are the kafir, the heretic, the Salem witch trials, where they're going to burn all the normal people, where the witches were in charge of the Salem witch trials, and they burnt all the Puritans. So it's literally backwards. Wow, this is just insane, is it not? Mm-hmm. It's one thing to have a faith, a belief system, and follow it. As long as you are not interfering with someone else's rights, you have every right to do what you want as a human being. Practice your faith, if it's LGBT, Christianity, Muslim, as long as you're respecting other people's rights. See, your right to religion is my right from your religion. I have the right to seek my own theology. And for me, my theology is Axiom. I believe in the ultimate truth of things. And the ultimate truth in this is behavior might be unbinary, non-binary, but biology, unless you're a frog, is very binary. You're XX or XY chromosome person, and that really defines your gender. You might not like that, but that is the truth. That's my axiom. And if you don't respect my truth, my religion, then this is not going to work. You want me to respect yours, but you're not respecting mine. That's not how it works. Sorry. All right, so I'm going to cut this off. You get the point. Talk to you later. Good morning, good night, depending where you're at in the world and what time it is.